Hi, my name's Justin, and my wife Julie and I are full-time resellers. And this video is going to be some weight sales over the weekend because it was pretty busy, and just some general Monday stuff. So stay tuned if you want to see what goes on here. Mondays are pretty busy for us. We start out at the Salvation Army and go to their they do one colored tag 99 cents, so got a pretty nice sized bag of clothes here and a couple pairs of kids shoes and a KitchenAid mixer bowl that was half price was yellow today, and the 99-cent price was pink. So we picked up this seated uh like walker thing for my father-in-law who's been looking for one, and it was on for 99 cents today. So even if he can't use it or doesn't like it, I'd be fine with just giving it to someone who needs it for that price. I listed these weights last night, so they just need to be put away. Here's all the trees that I store the weights on. I do have some designated if I have multiple sets of the same type of weights, like this I call the X tree. So when I put it, when I make the listing under the custom SKU, I'll put X so that I know that's where that one is. And this little one under here is a desk tree. So just to kind of try to help things be more organized so I can find things faster. All right, I'm gonna start pulling orders in a minute here and going over some of the like profits. But first I'm gonna switch out I have like a double duty station here for, uh, it's set up for listing now with the background in this bottom board. But when I'm doing shipping, I take these down and just set them aside. I'm doing all this out of just a single car garage, and I also have uh, all my own tools and my own weight setup in here, so it helps to have kind of creative use of any space that I have. It was a pretty good couple days over the weekend of weight sales, so I'm going to go over some here and just kind of show you what's sold and what the profits are. So there were 4 of these 10-pound standard size grip plates. This is a pretty generic weight, that more modern style weight. They sold for $43 and profit was $23.27. Next were a couple of weight collars. These are some more they're vintage, I guess, some more interesting ones. I pick up a lot of collars along the way, and if they're more interesting and they're worth listing, I'll list them, and I kind of just count them as pure profit. So they sold for $17, and $13.45 would be the profit if I don't count any cost of goods. Next are a couple Weeder 7.5-pound plates. This is something I don't find very often. These are some older Weeder plates. They are double-sided. The single-side ones are really old, but the 7.5-pound is a little odd too. I'm not sure if this could be the original like green color, if you can see that, but I just thought they looked pretty cool. They sold for $31.49 with a profit of $20.24. Next is 4 York 10-pound weight plates. These are just your vintage standard size weight York weight plates. They actually sold to a guy who bought a bunch last week. He bought a couple other 10s. He bought 5s, 2.5s, and 1.25s. And I guess he saw these and wanted them too. and they sold for $69.99, and $41.29 was the profit on those ones. Next are a set of Roberts 4 10-pound weight plates. There are some different style of Roberts. I'm not sure where these fall as far as how old they are, but they're pretty cool, just kind of like flat plates. I picked up a bunch of these. I picked up 5s, 2.5s, 1.25s, and I've had these 10s for quite a while. The other one sold right away, so I'm a little surprised they took so long to sell, but they sold for $52.19, and the profit was $28.85. Next are a couple of Marcy 7.5-pound weight plates. These are kind of a pancake style weight from Marcy. I've never actually seen these. These ones were a little rough, so I'm guessing someone will probably clean them up or could use them fine as is. But so those ones sold for $24.99 with the profit of $14.72. Next were a pair of Gold's Gym Olympic weight plates, pair of 25s. These always sell pretty fast for me, especially there's some this one has 3 grips on it. Some of them have 2, but the triple grip ones usually sell faster, and they are Olympic size. So they sold for $76 with a profit of $45.51. And also these ones just sold. There's 4 3-pound Weeder weight plates. I didn't get the numbers on these ones. They just came in, but these ones are going out today too. I guess I can talk about cost of goods also. So I try to buy, kind of the sweet spot for me is to buy at 30 cents a pound. So that's what I average everything out at. Sometimes I might get weights for free. Sometimes they're coming under. Sometimes I pay up to almost like 50 cents a pound if they are really like clean, nice weights, or I know they're a little more valuable. So everything just kind of averages out to 30 cents a pound, and that's what I use for my cost of goods on any of the weight plates. So I'm going to get to packing these up and getting them off to the post office. And it was also a busy weekend for us in general. Julie, my wife, is in there packing up the regular orders like clothes and shoes and some other type holiday type stuff sold this weekend. So it was in general a good weekend for us. Well, that was a pretty long day of packing, but it's all ready to go and loaded in the van. So I am heading to the post office now. All right, well, that's some of our Monday tasks and somewhat solds. If you're interested in this content, if you want to see something different, want to know more about weights, just ask me about it. And if you like this content, feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.